Okay, here's an extra bonus for you guys. What do I have in this cup right here? It's not exactly what I have in the morning. In the morning I have it with green tea, but what's in this magic elixir? It's magic. I mean, it really is. Okay, I'm gonna make it very simple. You have something called turmeric, which comes from curcumin. You have black pepper, if you could get something called piperin, another version of black pepper. Okay, honey. Now, as a smoker or even a non-smoker, if you have a lot of mucus building up in your system, get this stuff all over the place. If you have such, you want to reduce the mucus in your lung lining, and you want to get to the inflammation that's happening in your lungs. Now, what this does, turmeric is also known as a natural anti-inflammatory. It does so many wonders, but if you add black pepper to it, it synergizes the effectiveness of turmeric by 2,000%. 2,000, okay? And then you mix a little honey in there, which is a natural antibacterial agent that also contributes to act in combination as a mucolytic. A mucolytic is something that helps loosen up your phlegm so that your body can naturally cough it up. Now, here's a little hint for you. A little hint. The hint is that you buy a lot of these products on there, like Robitussin, but what you want to buy is something that's more of an expectorant. Some of them come as an expectorant and also for something to stop your cough. Don't buy something that's just going to stop your cough, because you want a productive cough to get rid of that mucus, okay? That's important. You just learned something. Now, another little trick. And I could do this because I do this before I go to bed. This is extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to add maybe a half a teaspoon to this. I take it, oh, I got more than that. That's okay. And usually before I go to bed every night anyway. You put this magic elixir together, and I will tell you that the extra virgin, I buy Bertolli extra virgin olive oil cold pressed. The olive oil itself will, if you take that before you go to bed, and by the way, it also adds to this little magic elixir here too, to make everything work and act as a mucolytic and far more than that. The turmeric is an anti-inflammatory, not just for your lungs, for every part of your body. Now, by taking extra virgin olive oil every night, you're hearing more and more of this, part of the Mediterranean diet, but extra virgin olive oil, if you take that before you go to bed at night, will decrease your chances of stroke and heart attack by an amazing percentage. It'll decrease the chance of heart attack by 20 to 30% and a stroke by 60%. I believe that was the figures. It could be all the way around. So you take that every night before you go to bed. You could follow it down with some water. Maybe you don't like the taste, but I've acquired a taste for this stuff, so it doesn't bother me. Now, if I take this, am I going to live a long, healthy life? Not necessarily. You know, life throws, hardballs at you sometimes. But I'm going to drink this now. It's a little hot. I'm going to let it cool off. I'm teaching something here. I want you to... Okay. This is turmeric, right? Teaching Gilda's son?
Yeah.
Okay. This is black pepper. That's honey. Now, what's important about this? Now, I drink green tea with this in the morning, not at night, because the caffeine is not good to keep you up. And I've not been sleeping very well. I've been getting up a lot lately. But anyway, it's another story. But when you have a bad cold, you got a lot of mucus and stuff, what you want to do is, you don't have to have it in green tea. You can warm up some water. I'm teaching, right? And what you want to do, just, pour some turmeric in there. And then you put some black pepper. Why the reason you black pepper? Because it does act as a kind of an anti-mucolytic, which means mucolytic is something that you take, and I'm explaining to him, to help with the mucus. It synergizes the power of this thing by 2,000%. Add honey, which is a natural antibacterial agent, okay? It does more than that. So you add that together. If you have a cold, you're getting a lot of mucus, and you're just like, oh, God, try drinking a warm solution of this every day, okay, as often as you can. And even in the morning, if you learn to drink green tea in the morning, and I do this every morning, I do this with that and the green tea. But at night, because I'm older, what I do is I take some extra virgin olive oil, because I'm just explaining to him now that this can prevent heart attack or stroke by a large percentage. Because most people who have strokes or heart attacks, mostly heart attacks, happen overnight in the wee hours of the morning. By taking this stuff, you are reducing your chances of actually that happening. You don't have to worry about that. But older gentlemen like myself do have concerns about that. Anyway, a lesson taught to you all folks and to Gilda's kid. Now, because I'm such a nice guy, this is why I preach to all you people. But then again, you're going to say to me, okay, Frank, we hear you, but you smoke, you asswipe. Well, you're right, but maybe that's why I'm doing all this stuff, that while I am still smoking, I'm at least giving my body a fighting chance until I could put a pack down and say, no more, no more. It's just like on YouTube. When you had enough bullshit, you do something about it, right? You put some asswipe in jail that deserves to be in jail. You get my point? I think you got my point now, don't you? This has been another free moment from yours truly.